Think about the last conversation that drained you, not because anything bad happened, but because you felt worse afterward. This is what Robert Greene's Law 10 from 40 Laws of Power calls an infection. It spreads quietly, and if you're not careful, it may shape your decisions, your confidence, and even your future in some crazy cases. And a quick disclaimer, this video isn't about becoming a cold motherfucker. It's about protecting yourself against bad people who draws misfortune and unhappiness on you. And a person who did exactly that was Mary Gilbert, born in 1818 in a small village named Limerick in Ireland. She traveled to Paris in the 1840s, claimed the name Lola Montes, and too claimed to be a flamenco dancer from Spain. But that was obviously a lie. Her career was languishing slowly by 1845, and decided the only man who could revive her career was Alexandre Duchadier. He was a man who owned a newspaper that had the largest circulation in whole France. Very powerful young man. But Lola Montes didn't just want to know him, she wanted to woo and conquer him. So she investigated his habits and found one that he was writing every single morning. So one morning he was writing, she came to him, and they talked and slowly developed the habit of writing together every morning. And a few weeks later, she moved into his apartment. What Alexandre Duchadier didn't know was that Lola Montes had eloped at an early age of 19 and was still legally married, which is a crime. But one day, Alexandre Duchadier was invited to a party in Paris with the wealthiest and most influential young men in whole France. And Lola Montes wanted to go too, but he wouldn't let her. So they had their first quarrel, and Alexandre Duchadier ended up attending it alone. Alexandre Duchadier got very drunk and insulted Jean-Baptiste Rosemont de Beaufolon, maybe because of something Beaufolon has said about Lola. But the next morning, Beaufolon challenged Duchadier to a duel, and Beaufolon was one of the best pistol shots in whole France. So Duchadier wanted to apologize, but Beaufolon didn't want his apologize. He wanted revenge. So the duel took place, and Duchadier was shot and killed, and a devastated Lola Montes left Paris. In 1846, Lola Montes found herself in Munich, in Bavaria, and this time the man she was seeking was the King of Bavaria, Ludwig. The plan succeeded, and she made Ludwig fall in love with her. Ludwig was under her spell now. Ludwig was a Meister and wasn't known for liking flights of fancy, but that didn't stop him from showering Lola with gifts and poetry. But Lola got an apartment on one of the most fashionable boulevards in the whole Munich. But the people of Bavaria didn't like Lola at all because of incidents like Lola slashing an elderly man for no good reason with her riding crop, or when she was taking her dog for a short stroll without leash on, and the dog attacked a passerby, and instead of helping the passerby, she whipped him with the leash, and shortly after, she became a countess, now dabbling in policy and advising the king on policy as well, and was now maybe the most influential and powerful person in the whole kingdom. and all the people from the entourage who criticized Lola was fired by the king. A civil war almost broke out with the chanting "Raus mit Lola," and the king couldn't handle the pressure and was forced and was very unhappy at his decision to force Lola out of the country immediately in February 1848. And even when Lola was gone, the former beloved king was forced to abdicate only 5 weeks later. The conclusion is that there's many unhappy and unlucky people whom you want to help in this world, but some of them are drawing the misfortune on themselves, not because they want to, but because it's their nature. You see, Lola Montes didn't have a bad life, but the people around her had a bad life. She drew misfortune on others. She was a living and breathing curse. Imagine a virus spreading slowly inside your body. Remember, these people are not everywhere. There's people whom you can help and support. I'm not saying you shouldn't support unhappy and unlucky people, but you need to be skeptic what matters those people, because they may have drawn their own misfortune and will draw it on you. So be skeptic. There's many people like Lola Montes in this world, living curses. So be aware. I appreciate you watched till this point. I hope you want to click on one of my other videos, and see you.